Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. A brief but massive power outage rolled through Summit this morning, cutting power to 1/5 of the county. Most of the 6,300 affected homes and businesses were in Frisco, Copper, and Dillon, including the Krystal studio. We went off air around 10:45, and we were back just before noon, when power for most everyone was restored. We have snow totals for November, and Vail Mountain is the winner with 74 inches. That's over 6 feet. Close behind is Breckenridge with 69 inches, Copper with 65, and Beaver Creek at 64. Loveland got the most on the divide with 56 inches. A Basin, 36 inches, Keystone, 34. Tomorrow at Keystone is early access for Epic Pass holders. Load River Run Gondola early between 7:30 and 7:45. Out at Winter Park, tomorrow is opening day for Mary Jane. This morning's bluebird skies are already a memory as a potent winter storm approaches. We hear we got a storm coming. Sandy, how you feeling about the storm?
Oh, loving it.
5 to 10 inches is going to be wonderful.
Lucky for Sandy, she and her husband John live in Keystone. Front Range commuters, like Shane, are dreading the drive.
Looking forward to the snow, but also, we have to wake up at 5 a.m. and get on the road. Try to beat the traffic.
Weekday warrior Colin from Colorado Springs would brave the roads if he had the day off.
Man, I never listen to the predictions. I just wait and see how much comes.
Stephen from Westminster will not be back tomorrow.
I don't worry so much about the cold or the snow or the wind, but the drive, not a chance.
The Colorado Avalanche Information Center has issued an avalanche watch late tonight through early Saturday. Forecasters expect high avalanche danger tomorrow for the first time this season in Summit, the Vail area, and Berthoud Pass. Check the latest AVI forecast tonight after 5 o'clock. Welcome to Under the Radar with Frisco Town Manager Tom Fisher. He comes to Frisco from the other Summit County, Utah.
Same problems, though, from the standpoint of, we couldn't get enough workforce. That is much more highlighted here just because of the isolation.
Another similarity is the unexpected tax revenue from post-pandemic tourism.
It was unbelievable. And to a government leader that has to make predictions about what's going to happen in the future with revenue, those levels of revenue, which were off the charts, make it impossible to predict.
Like many mountain towns, Frisco is spending this cash to solve its biggest problems, like housing and staffing.
Each one has a price tag associated with it. So the barrier then becomes not only the policy change, but also the dollars to back that up.
Frisco is also budgeting for delayed infrastructure at the marina, Adventure Park, and on Summit Boulevard.
All of these things are going to happen within the next year. They're funded, and we're ready to go about putting them in place.
Tune in again next Thursday for Under the Radar with local town managers. In sports, the Avalanche play the Sabres today at 5. This morning was final day of downhill training for World Cup skiers at Beaver Creek, where Austria's Matthias Mayer clocked the fastest time. American Ryan Cochran-Siegel is feeling this course. He's tied with the 4th fastest today after finishing 7th yesterday. In Canada, at women's training in Lake Louise, American Isabella Wright barely made top 20. Breezy Johnson was in the bottom 10. First races in Beaver Creek and Canada are set for tomorrow, pending weather. And in local sports, today on the Warmup.
You're in a speed suit and downhill skis and you're just flying like ripping turns down that pitch.
That was U.S. ski team veteran Bryce Bennett explaining why he loves the Birds of Prey downhill course. The pitch there averages 17 degrees, beginning with the brink.
You come off the top flats and it's the first roll into the pitch and it is like crazy steep.
At 32 degrees, even Bryce feels like he is falling off the edge of the earth.
Like the camera gives it no justice.
If you know, you know. And if you don't,
go ski that hill.
This has been The Warm-Up, brought to you every Thursday and Friday by iFurnish in Frisco and Kremling. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.